So let's have a look and see what shapes, messages, signs, symbols, people, places and things are in the cup today. And if you do see anything in the cup that you'd like me to interpret, please go ahead and also point that out. I see a bird here sitting on a branch. So that's news coming in. That's big news coming in, I feel. And it could be a message from somebody that you've been waiting to hear from. It could be some big news coming in that you've been waiting to hear from about some sort of sponsorship comes to mind, some sort of job opportunity, some sort of opening coming to you. It could be an opening to do with housing, real estate, property as well. It could be also a position, a job opportunity, a sponsorship of some description. Underneath, we've got a little island there. Some of you might be thinking about going to an island for a while. Looks to me a little bit like a Caribbean island, similar to the Cayman Islands, that sort of shape. There's another little bird here. And it looks to me like it's talking to another bird on the other side. So there could be a discussion between two people, you and another person. There could be a discussion about how to move forward with something. It could be an interview. It could be a quarrel as well, or an argument. It could be some sort of intense discussion going on. I feel it's in the outside world. It's not in the home. It's more in the outside world. Let me see what else we've got here. I've got here a little face. Looks like a little baby or a child. Could be your inner child. It's got also a little teardrop underneath. So there could be some sort of sadness from your childhood, or something that makes you think about your childhood, or some sort of sadness that is coming up from your childhood. It could be a pattern, a situation. It could be somebody who hurt you as a child. Could even be a romantic interest that comes back to you as a child. Yeah, as a child. I'm also getting two hands kind of gripping together. So I feel like you're going to come into collaboration with more people, a handshake coming in, people, places and things. I feel like you'll have a handshake, you'll have an agreement about something. This is moving forward. I do feel like you could make a deal. It could be buying and selling something. It could be renting something. It could be getting employment, or employing somebody else, making some sort of deal coming up, and it's agreeable on both sides. There's also a big fish coming out of this deal, so it is a monetary aspect here. It is something here that is going to benefit you long term. So I feel like there's a big fish coming in, which is money, money, money. So that's good to know. Good to know. Now, what do we have here? We've got like layers going right up the cup. Try to show you that. Layers going right up the cup there. I'm just going to have a really good look at that. You might want to pause the video if you'd like to check that out better. There's a lady's face or a boy's face. It looks like a young male or a fair male. He looks like he has quite a bit of hair on him, a head of hair. Could be a teenager, a youth. It reminds me of Eros. It reminds me of a Greek god. It reminds me of somebody reaching out to you. Could even be a spiritual person, spiritual protection. Could be somebody of European or Greek background. Or it could be a love interest coming into your life. I've also got a Y initial. There could be somebody with a Y in their name. Could be also the color of their house, their car, yellow, or a Y in their street name, for example, Yosemite, yellow. I'm also getting the word lucky as well. I feel like there's a lucky connection coming up. There's definitely a lucky connection. I've also got a cow here jumping. Looks like a cow jumping over the moon, but there's not quite a moon underneath it. It's that sort of leap. So there could be a leap of faith in the Taurus season. There could also be somebody under the sign of Taurus coming into your life, or somebody bouncing into your life in the Taurus season, which is now until around the 21st of May. Could also be a little ram as well, a small lamb, so it could also be an Aries. I'm also getting a fish here, or two fish, so there's somebody also who's a Pisces for some of you. So we've got Pisces, Aries, Taurus. Got a Greek god, Eros. It looks like he's got a wreath in his hair. It looks like he's dressed in Greek clothing as well, ancient Greek. So there could be a very strong link to Greece for some of you coming in. Looks like there is here a hand reaching back towards you, or it looks like a horse eating chaff or eating feed, horse feed. So I feel like somebody's very hungry. Somebody could be hungry for action, hungry for love, hungry for food. Somebody could be trying to reach back towards you because they want something from you. They're wanting to reach out or to take a bite out of you. There could also be some resentments there from someone from the past because it's coming back around in a backward motion. There's a little rabbit here, or a small dog, and a rabbit's pregnancy dog is loyalty. So if you do get pregnant, it could be to somebody who you're loyal, who's loyal to you. I'm seeing somebody here who's a nun. There's a veil and a nun here, so some of you might be thinking about going on into some sort of Catholic or retreat to do with nuns, monasteries, retreats. The Vatican City comes to mind, anything to do with the clergy, that type of thing. Some of you might be thinking about that. Some of you might be playing the role of a nun, for example, if you're an actor or an actor, whether it's on stage. I'm getting the word musical, or in a film. There's also a nice rose blossoming here, so I feel like that's a sign of love, romance, sweetness of life, enjoying life more, moving forward in your life more. Let me see if I can see any other aspects or shapes here, anything to do with countries. Also getting a Sagittarius here. There's like a bow and arrow. So there's a Sagittarius motive here as well. Somebody under the sign of Sagittarius. We'll do the wish for the cup in a moment, and we'll finish the coffee cup reading with the saucer, which is usually where you are, where you're living, the people around you, the people in your life, what's going on in your home. Okay, there's a lady's face here. So there's a lady, she's kind of looking out the window, maybe looking out towards something, looking forward to something. She seems very calm and serene. She seems to have a nice neck for whatever reason. She seems very attractive. She's got very nice lips. And there are 1, 2, 3 people that she's turned away from. She's got somebody who's with her though, who's thinking about her or with her. Could be a child, could be a partner. Looks like somebody with darker than lighter hair. It almost looks like something out of a beautiful painting, this female figure here. There could be some aspect here with art, with creativity, photography, sculpture, painting, especially coming into your life. You might be doing painting from home, portraits, something of that nature. It could be coming in around the home. Could be family portraits even, mother and child, etc. Looks like a very strange character here, a little bit like a devil, but diving deep. So there could be somebody trying to dive into your life, diving deep, trying to reach to the depths of your situation or taking a leap of faith as well is what I'm picking up here. I've got a Capricorn. I've also got another rabbit too. So that could also be a pregnancy in the home with somebody in and around the home. Somebody under the sign of the monkey could be showing up as well. I've also got a jester, somebody who is a joker or a jester playing games in and around the house. Somebody who's in and around the house playing games. Could be a teenager, could be somebody that you're with playing games. There's also a torso here of a naked woman. So it looks to me, not really naked, but it looks like she's got a very close-fitting dress. The dress kind of goes more into a bridal dress, so there could be somebody here getting married as well in and around the house. There's a giraffe. Giraffes mean putting your neck out for somebody. So vouching for somebody, putting your neck out for someone, speaking up for someone. There's also an eagle or a falcon. That's a very high level type of bird. It's a very high, mysterious, and also higher realms, messages from higher realms coming to you. Can also be associations or connections with the Middle East, especially places where they have falconry, they raise falcons or they do falconry, have falcons in general as pets or prize elements. There's another joker face there. Somebody could be playing games with you, tricks, games, joking around, messing around. Let's see if we get any initials. Got an M here. We had a Y before. Got two hearts sitting on top of each other. I've also got the foot of Italy here as well. I've got an island off the coast. It looks like Sicily to me, or it could be Malta. So any connections with these places could come into play. I've also got mountains. Some of you might be thinking about going somewhere mountainous. There's a seahorse here, which is a very unusual animal. So a seahorse can be a magical, mystical type of energy coming to you. It could be through your dreams, through some sort of vision in and around the home. There's also another bird here. So there's definitely news coming into the home. So it could be news about a house, home, family, family member. You might hear about something about a family member. You might hear from a family member about something very specific that could actually rock your world in some way. So that's very interesting. Let's do a wish for the collective with the coffee cup. Okay. Let's do a wish for the collective. Lots of blessings, luck, and peace, love, prosperity moving forward in your lives. For the collective, let's see what's underneath. If there's anything there, we will see it. Sense of peace. There's like a dove that's straight up. There's also like a heart, like a literal heart, like a person's heart, a physical heart. Somebody could be having a heart problem or be needing to check their heart or be reaching out to you for heart reasons, love reasons. I feel like there's definitely something growing here around a love interest. There's also a spark here, a small fire growing here with this wish. So if you've been wishing for a love interest to come in or to show up in your life or to do something, then I feel like that person will proceed and come forward. Okay.